Youngest teams in the NBA: Bulls, Knicks, Suns, Nuggets. The first three are three of the four worst teams in the NBA. The Nuggets, on the other hand, entered with the best record in the rugged Western Conference. They beat the Warriors on their home floor back in October. It was clear that on this January night that they would not win this one. Golden State gave them a dose. Nuggets playing, of course, at elevation, that's one thing, but at home they're really good. And Steph Curry said, you got to get out quick.
I think some of the patterns, they play a lot better with the lead, and especially in this building, you can't let that happen, so we got to come out the first quarter strong.
Can we turn the music down for the shoot-around interviews? No? Okay. I guess we'll just ask them to yell. All right out of the gate, Clay.
All day.
Don't let him get hot. He's bouncing around on one foot. He knew.
Whoa.
Steph, sure, he checked. Curry, he had 11 in his last game. Best shooter in the world. Best shooter in the world.
Whoa.
And the thin man also plays with him. 10 threes, a franchise record for any quarter in the first quarter. Talking about that hot start, they certainly had it. This is the first quarter. They got 51 and a quarter. The most in the history of the NBA. Look, the Nuggets played decent. I mean, they were on pace for plenty, too. They just weren't on pace for 204. Oh, they banked one in. Jamal Murray, present. Tonight. 89 points in the quarter, second most in the shot clock era. Here's how the sequence sounded on the Warriors broadcast.
Final 5 seconds. Durant! They got a 51-point quarter. Oh, my. Murray from mid-court. And he banked it in.
Wow. This has everything you'd ever want.
89?
Your under ticket, probably not great. Third quarter, Curry, best shooter in the world. I know we had Joe Ingles on, and he said, I'm quite confident, and I get that, but this dude, I mean, you get Plumlee in a switch. You can take that one with you, big fella. 21 of 39 from three-point range. Curry had 8. They're up 30. Look at Clay, Nerf balling it. Huh? Let him know about that bounce. 4 dunks. Never had more than 2. This team's dangerous when they're having fun. They were having fun on Tuesday in Denver. Just a $142, as you do. And after the victory, Steph Curry joined the show. Steph Curry joins me now from Denver, where history was made tonight. I'm not talking about the 51 first quarter points. I'm talking about Klay Thompson with 4 dunks. On the flight back home, how much conversation is there going to be about a career high in dunks for the man that I guess he wants to be in the dunk contest? Is he already talking about it?
He might be auditioning with what he did tonight. It's pretty crazy. He was already talking about it on the bench. Him and Zaza Pachulia had this long season. I guess the last 2 years they had this running tally of who could get the most dunks. I'm sure Zaza was watching in Detroit, feeling a little jealous tonight.
The 51 in the first quarter was an NBA record. Look, you guys are capable of doing that, but I mean, you tell me, man, 51 and a quarter seems kind of crazy. What were you all thinking in that first quarter?
I mean, the perspective we had coming to the game was we had to get off to a good start against, a team that's just playing as well as Denver has in this building. Didn't expect, obviously, 51, but the purpose about how we created shots and confidence everybody had taking them, it was fun, man. Everybody fed off each other's momentum and aggressiveness, and we were really decisive, moving the basketball, everybody getting touches, and KD was perfect, 7 for 7 in the first quarter. Clay was hot from 3. I got some looks, and we got stops too, which was big for us to get off on the right foot against Denver.
A lot has been said, Steph, over the years about as great as you all have been and the ability to sort of sustain attention and focus night in and night out. And given how well Denver has played and the fact that they got you earlier this year, and they played pretty well against you through the years, it seemed to me from the jump that this was a game that had your full and complete attention. Is that a fair way to describe the way you all as a team looked at tonight?
For sure. We lost in this building final seconds early in the year. But we've been paying attention. We know who's been playing well. And to be honest, we haven't played as well against, the playoff teams in the West. We want to kind of correct that going into the last half of the season. So this is a big night for us to continue to build momentum, understanding what they've been up to, and top 2 teams in the West going at it, and we got the best of them tonight. So we want to be able to carry this and put a nice little streak together, and we're doing it.
All right, I know you guys got to hop back home because you got the Pelicans tomorrow on ESPN. Just a last quick thought as it relates to Boogie Cousins. We'll see him soon. When it won't be perfect from the jump, but as this moves forward from now until the spring, what do you think you all look like, including him into the mix?
I mean, it's going to be fun. There's no denying that in terms of what he can bring to what we do, adding a different dimension. He's excited. He's been working his tail off the last almost a year to get back healthy and playing, and just understanding, like you said, that first game or two may be tough. It might be perfect. We don't know, but it's in terms of just making him feel comfortable, highlighting what he can do, and him just having fun playing basketball again. That's what we want to accomplish, and I know. I guess Friday is going to be amazing to have him back out there. So we're all excited, and unleash the boogeyman on the rest of the league. It's going to be fun.
Well, that smile on your face is pretty telling. We wait to see what it looks like. Thanks for taking the time to stop. You only had 8 threes tonight, 11 the last game. Try to tighten things up and get your act together tomorrow, all right?
I might shoot a couple before I leave the court. I got you.
There you go. Great to visit with you. Always appreciate your time, Steph. Be well.
History, 1965, the Warriors traded Wilt Chamberlain for 3 players in cash. Tonight, they were going after first in the Western Conference in Denver. Nuggets 18-3 at home this season. Best home winning percentage in the NBA. It all started when Sue Bird got signed on.
I think some of their patterns, they play a lot better with the lead, and especially this building, you can't let that happen. So they come on the first quarter strong.
I didn't really hear that, but I'm sure it's informational. Warriors get a quick start. Klay Thompson light a 3. All right, that's 1 3 for the Warriors. Thompson open in the corner. Durant Venmo'd it to him. That's 4 made 3s for the Warriors. Curry, you know he's going to shoot. That's 7 made 3s. Curry hesitates, launches, 9 made 3s. Durant, get involved. Yeah, that's range. 10 made 3s for the Warriors. And that's the hot start Curry was talking about that he wanted. Warriors 10 3-pointers in the first quarter, a franchise record for any quarter. And he did more than just making 3s in the first. Thompson, okay, they come out and get him, and he goes to the rack. Another look. Just blow him by people. Inside, outside, everything, and then Curry, transition, Iguodala to the bucket. Timeout, Denver. All right, Durant, past Dre Green, McKinney throwing it down. Check out that the quarter ended. Durant coming to the bucket. He'll do that from time to time. Warriors get 51 in the quarter. That's an NBA record for first quarter, but it's not done. Because right after that dunk, wait, can we see it? What just happened? Yeah, Jamal Murray. Launch it and bank it in. Okay, something good for Denver. That 3 made 89 combined points in the first quarter, second most points in the first quarter in the shot clock era. Third quarter, Warriors are after more. Curry ain't going to slow down. Where's Curry? Curry. And you know that? 3 more. Again in the third. Curry, working on Plumlee. Probably not as quick as Curry, generally speaking. Warriors stay hot from 3-point range all game and blow them out. What do we got for a final? Fourth quarter, Warriors up $1.38 to 104. Drebko throwing it home. Warriors liking this. $1.42 to 111. Draymond Green with that huge plus-minus thing.
Starting to click at the right time, so, things are going well.
Thank you, Draymond.
John just noted that Draymond was plus 41 in the plus-minus thing. Again, the Warriors go for 51 in the first quarter. Most points ever scored in the first quarter of in NBA history. Curry, Thompson, Durant all had 25 points in the first 3 quarters. First time the trio ever did that. And it's the 3rd game this season. The Warriors hit 20 or more 3-pointers. They had 1 game like that all season. So Denver has got to go back to the lab, and so do we. Tim Legler.
Well, Kenny, when the best offensive team in the league plays their best offensively, you're going to put up numbers like the Warriors did tonight. And I'm going to make something extremely difficult sound simple. I can do that because I don't have to be out in the court trying to do this. When you do play the Warriors, there are a few things you have to try to take away. I didn't think Denver really took anything away tonight. These are all parts of what Golden State does to you offensively. And if you're Denver, you've got to be on point early in the game to not give great shooters good looks. The first is what we call the post split. And the Warriors run this more than any team in the league. When this ball goes into the post, they're going to run split action here on the same side, strong side of the ball. A lot of times it could be Klay and Steph. This time it's Klay Thompson and Looney. And it's critical that these two defenders are on point in how you defend this. So as this screen takes place, and Looney does a nice job of getting the body right here. Klay Thompson comes off. The key guy is Jokic. If he's back this far and he's not out, Klay Thompson gets a wide open look. And this is too early in the game to give this look up to a shooter like this. Now you got a problem. The rim feels twice as big. Now, chaos plays. This is another one. They actually do a good job initially right here. Denver, Steph Curry comes out, doesn't catch it clean. Two guys chase him and make him give the basketball up. Here's why I call it a chaos play. When this ball goes into the post, Looney's going to actually fumble this thing around right here. The problem right here is Jamal Murray. Take a look at where his vision is. He loses sight of Steph Curry because he starts watching the basketball. When he does that, Steph Curry relocates to the corner, and by the time Jamal Murray realizes where he is, too late. Another great shooter with a wide open look in the corner. Preventable if you tag Curry when the ball goes on the floor. Finally, the pass and chase. It starts with another guard split. Curry's going to come off this curl right here. Again, Denver, pretty good job initially. As Curry comes off on this cut, they get two guys chasing. Jamal Murray, Jokic comes over. So Curry has nothing initially. But here's the pass and chase component. He does it better than any player that's ever lived. He makes the pass here. Jamal Murray relaxes. He actually now thinks he can go ahead and chase this pass. Problem is Steph Curry never stops moving after the pass, relocates, and again, a wide open three. And I don't have to tell you where this is going to end up, right there in the bottom of the rim. The pass and chase. You've got to be committed to not relax once Steph Curry, Klay Thompson give the basketball up. They continue to run through the play, and they get a clean look later in the possession. Warriors were flawless in the biggest game of the year. I think they made a pretty good statement, guys.
Yeah, they did. And Steph Curry joining Van Pelt, top of the hour. NBA Wednesday doubleheader tipping off in Boston. Big one between Kawhi and the Raptors, Kyrie and the Celtics. That's at 8 Eastern Wednesday. Then to Oracle, Anthony Davis, the Pelicans against Steph, KD, and the guys. Coverage begins. NBA Countdown at 7 on ESPN. It's always on the app.
James shot around at practice Tuesday, passed the ball at practice Tuesday. What he didn't do and hasn't done since Christmas Day was actually play basketball. Half-court work only. James will have his injured groin medically reevaluated tomorrow. So in a way, so are the Lakers. We're just 3-7 since James went to the bench. Tough coaching job.
Is that the most he's done in a shoot-around, or has he been doing it?
In a shoot-around, yeah.
Okay.
Are you optimistic about the update tomorrow?
I'm optimistic about life. Look at that. That would be covered in that. I think we'll get good news back.
All right, so still no LeBron. Happiness, optimism is part of my life. Bulls, Lakers tonight in L.A. Contavious Caldwell-Pope gets the pass, drives inside, got a lane. In the second quarter, the Bulls are down 1. Jabari Parker, all right, he's gotten some minutes here. Remember, they put him on the bench after they switched coaches. Takes it and 1 after he dunks it in there, the 1-point lead. Later in the second, Parker again, former Bucks great. He's wide open, good look. It's 30-30 halfway through the second period. Not a single guy is in double figures.
How about the Thunder and the Hawks? Dennis Schroeder, a little tribute video in his return to Atlanta. Thunder taking on the Hawks here. And then here's not a tribute video. He gets crossed up. Trae Young going to the rack. Hawks up 3 now. Kevin Huerter lob it up. And John Collins is right there for it. Under a minute to go. Hawks out front by 12. Huerter, you saw him dishing, now launching. Hawks get 45 in the second. Tied for the most in any quarter for Atlanta since that 2002-03 season. Third quarter, Thunder down 2. Russell Westbrook get involved. Crosses over Daniel Hamilton. That's just not Lloyd Pierce basketball. Doesn't like the D. Thunder tie it up. Thunder outscore the Hawks 41-27 in the third. Fourth quarter, 1-point game. Hawks are up. Collins in traffic. Fights for that. He had 26, 12 of 14 from the floor. Hawks up 12, under 3 to go. Young, put one in the air. He goes for 24 and 11 assists, extending the lead to 15. Hawks up 13 here. DeAndre Bembry the steal, the bucket, it was fancy. Hawks get 45 in the fourth. First time they had two 45-point quarters in the shot clock era off memory. Hawks win it huge. A lot of ABA scores going on tonight.
All right, established. Dwayne Wade played college ball in Milwaukee, played for Marquette, took him to a Final Four. In fact, we flash back to Wade with the Golden Eagles. 2001-2003, played 30 games at the Bradley Center. Wade, 2003 is when they made it to the Final Four as well. A great run there. And then his old home, 2 days ago, they blew it up. That was Sunday. I don't know if they did that in honor of Dwayne Wade coming back, but the Bradley Center is no more. And so now the college jersey, the big number 3, hangs in the rafters at the Fiserv Forum. So the MKE is big for Wade, but it's even more now for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, standard spelling. Good pass to Malcolm Brogdon. He's a who, and their team won again tonight to go up 16-0, and the Bucks are up 16. Giannis gets the members bounce there. Bucks up 26. They did not treat Dwayne Wade very well at all in this. I mean, they cheered for him and stuff, but then they just beat the snot out of him. Eric Bledsoe finishes there. Giannis, the good pass. Finished with a triple-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The Bucks win 124-86, and afterwards everybody got hamburgers, which was nice.